We're at the finish line. I can almost taste it. Honestly, I thought that we would see a goal in this chapter, or at least a shot on goal, but it wasn't to be. In fact, it's still up in the air who will be the one to actually come up with that magic moment. See what I did there? Up in the air, magic moment. Anyways, if you haven't already, first of all, I'm gonna ask you all to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. 1k subs awaits and we're so close. Also, leave a comment on who you think the new hero will be. Anyways, what's good everyone? It's your boy Raito 6. And with all that said, let's get back to the latest chapter. BLUELOCK chapter 292. Bad luck. And right off the bat, we see Rin clash into Kaiser once more. Bro, you'd think he was playing bumper cars. The amount of shoulder-to-shoulder clashes this guy instigates. Kaiser says that Rin's going all in on trying to destroy his and Isagi's combination, whilst calling him a monster of destruction. The way he's moving right now, Rin might actually suit being a defender more than a striker at this point. Kaiser says the only way we'll score is by overcoming Rin's greed, but if he cuts off the coordination between him and Isagi, then it's all over. So he needs to stay aware of his position relative to the last passer. Just as he says this, he notices Isagi dashing in front of both of them to draw attention. That's it, Yoichi. With them zigzagging and crossing runs, Rin has a dilemma as to who he should choose to mark, and luck will come to whoever he doesn't choose. Kaiser realizes that him and Isagi have the exact same level of thinking, and that Isagi is in the ideal spot for them to pull this off. Kaiser just got hit by the Isagi effect, and he acknowledges that this is football with Yoichi. It's fascinating. It's fun as shit. Whenever a player comes to this realization when playing with Isagi, I like to call it the Isagi effect. And I think this is the key to not only Japan's rise, but also Isagi's claim to being the world's best striker. Just as Kaiser said he's having fun, we get treated with a super sweet panel of him and Isagi activating their nitro boosters and zigzagging across Rin, as Kaiser then goes on to say that with this one attack, he'll become the emperor of the new dimension. Trailing behind, we see Alexis Ness traumatized as he sees the love of his life having fun with a new chick. He gets in his feelings, thinking he's no longer needed, and he remembers what Kaiser said to him on giving up. Ness says, "My Kaiser has been stolen from me." See, I was joking before when I said that Kaiser was having fun with another chick, but this ain't a joke. Turns out, that's literally how Ness sees it. Wow. So as he's going crazy, thinking about what he should do and whether or not he should change, thinking back to his interactions with Kaiser, he realizes that in that moment that Kaiser held out his hand to Ness, he cast a spell on him, going on to say, "And we truly began." Bro, I know the shippers are busting a royal one out right now. I mean, it's a win for them. Regardless, in this moment, we finally get to see Ness's magic fairy things appear again. But it looks like they start dissolving and disappearing as he says, "If you say you don't need me anymore, and if you want to start fresh, then I'll change too. Auf Wiedersehen, my Kaiser. Auf Wiedersehen to the me who believes I'd be the world's best with Kaiser." And with his next step, his magic circle appears. This time, it's a much darker aura, which means he's resetting and finally about to awaken. Back to the clash between Hiyori and Karasu. We see Karasu is easily keeping up. Unfortunately, it seems they've off-screened most of the clash, so we only get to see Hiyori say, "Try to steal it. I'm in range now. They're inside. Now it's just about timing." Him saying this tells me that Hiyori's been messing around, trying to buy time to allow Isagi and Kaiser to get ahead and into the right position. A little bit disappointed because I was hoping for a little bit more in this clash, but at the same time, I need this game to hurry up a little bit. I'm desperate to see who scores. Despite this, Rin is still in the mix, tussling with both Isagi and Kaiser, but he realizes that if he covers one, the other one will just dash ahead, and so he can't keep going between them. He's only able to destroy one, so he has to gamble. Hiyori says, "Now," as he finally makes his move, with a stop and boost to create enough space from Karasu to make the pass. Here they come. Isagi or shit he rolls. And just as the ball is majestically curled into the area, Rin comes crashing into who else? Isagi, of course. You're the one I want to annihilate. But that's just it. The pass sent by Hiyori was not for Isagi. It was for Kaiser. As he says, as I thought. Remember guys, Hiyori is a talented learner. He's seen this scenario play out before, with Nagi and Raito. When Nagi had to choose who to match up against, Kaiser or Isagi, he chose Isagi. And Hiyori used that knowledge to his advantage. And so the likelihood is that would be the same for pretty much all of Isagi's rivals. Kaiser says, here it comes, as he activates his predator vision, ready to strike. Nah, I see you, loser Rose. Shido comes in clutch, covering Rin's back in this moment. And it turns out this whole time the bad luck was actually for Kaiser, and it was Shido who dealt it. Honestly, I thought it would involve Ness, but I was wrong. Shido heads the ball towards Charles, who praises him and Rin and activates his passing vision as he tries to set up another counter-attack. Not yet, you brat. In steps the hero to the rescue. Kunigami putting his body on the line to intercept the ball, somehow knocking it 10 feet into the air with his head. As you see a shot of Rin, Kaiser and Isagi all locked onto the loose ball. And has anyone else noticed Isagi's last two expressions? Just take a look at Isagi's face as he activates his true flow. He's cooking up something for real. I just know it. Also, in the last page, we see someone coming in from the right under Rin's leg. And at first, I thought it was Ness. But the guys have pointed out to me that it's actually Yukimiya, which throws me off a little bit. Because right now, I don't know who's gonna get the ball, and who's gonna shoot, or who's gonna pass, or anything anymore. And to be honest, that's what makes it much more exciting for me. I don't always want to be right, or for it to always be predictable. I like it as it is, and so I'm really looking forward with anticipation to the next week's chapter, which I hope will be the climax of this match. Also, before I sign off, hold tight Nomura, the artist for the series, because the art is beautiful in general, but this chapter, wow, incredible work. Okay, I won't hold you guys much longer. Just please make sure to subscribe to the channel before you leave, hit the like button, and comment down below who you think will be the new hero. And until I see you again, please take care and God bless.